Okay, so now we're going to do these last two where we have angle 37 and we're trying to find AB, which I'm going to label with an X, and BC with a Y. Now for 37, for AB, we have the opposite side and then we have the hypotenuse, X over 13. So we can use sine of 37, which is equal to X over 13. Now we come back down here to see sine of 37. Sine is the first column. Sine of 37 is 6018. So 0.6018 is equal to X over 13. So what we're going to do is multiply both sides by 13. And X is going to be equal to 0.6018 times 13, which is 7.82, rounded. Now let's go ahead and look for Y. Now we have the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, 13. So we can use cosine of 37. Cosine of 37, come down here, we can see that it is equal to 7986. So 0.7986 is equal to Y over 13. Again, we multiply both sides by 13. So Y is going to be equal to 0.7986 times 13 is 10.38. So AB is 7.82 and BC is going to be 10.38. And finally, we have AB and AC. So now we have one of the legs, but we're missing the hypotenuse. So let's go ahead and label that as Y. So right away what we can do is we have the opposite side and the adjacent side. So we can actually use tangent. Tangent of 50 is equal to the opposite side x over the adjacent side 20. So now tangent being the third column is actually up here, 1.1918. So 1.1918 is equal to x over 20. We multiply both sides by 20, and 20 times 1.1918 is 23.84. So the other side being 23.84. That is AB. Now, with AC, little interesting that we're missing the hypotenuse. So the process is going to be a little bit different, but to solve it, but the steps are a little different, but the process is the same. Now we have the adjacent side, and we're looking for the hypotenuse. So it's actually 20 over y will be equal. So we have cosine of 50. This is the opposite, the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So if we look at cosine of 50 being 0.6428, so 0.6428 is equal to 20 over y. So what we actually need to do here is we need to cross multiply. And we are going to have, and I'm going to go ahead and write it up here. We're going to have 0.6428 is equal to, or y is equal to 20. So what we're going to do is actually divide both sides by 0.6428. We're going to divide both sides by 0.6428. So the answer is 20 divided by 6428, which is equal to 30.8